Hey, 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 hey. How are you guys doing today? So I know you cannot see my actual face. I decided I wanted to try something different to play with the Restream feature. So if you are here, let me know you are here. Tell me, hey, 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 what's up, what's up? And if you're catching a replay, let me know that you are in the replay by hashtagging replay. IG, I tried to do this restream situation, and for whatever reason, it is not working. So I'm gonna have to practice with that a little bit later, but it is what it is. We're gonna make it do what it do. So you guys are actually seeing my computer from my phone. So we're just gonna double check to make sure we are located in all the places that we need to be. Okay, I see us on Facebook. Cool beans, cool beans. I see us there. Let's check it out. Let's see if we are on the other pages. Hey, hey, hey. If you're on Instagram, let me know what's up, what's up. How are you? How are you? I hope you are well on today. I hope you are well on today. Let's make sure we are on all the pages at the same time. I hope you are well. Oh, I hear me, so I'm assuming yes. I hear me. I'm assuming yes. All right. Okay. I see you there. And let's do a quick little double check on LinkedIn. Are we there too? Are we there too? All right, so let's go ahead and dig on in today's topic first. I'm about to go into these topics and I haven't even introduced myself. Girl, what is you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? So, allow me to introduce myself before I move any further. My name is Tangerine Porter, and I am the Chief Vision Strategist and founder of Cultivated Connections Design and Consulting. I help arts educators create and develop culturally inclusive arts curriculum and provide support and development to new and transitioning arts educators. Okay. So if any of those things sound like a need or desire, holler at me. Okay. You can inbox me, email me, connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever it is, I am here. Before we move forward, I am currently showing up on YouTube, Facebook, um, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Not the way I wanted the Instagram to show, but it is what it is. Yep, I serve as an arts integration specialist as well as dance educator and amongst other things. At my current school, I have taught kindergarten and middle school. So, as you can see, I'm a multidimensional person and educator, and I would love to teach you all those things. So, take a moment if you're not following me right now to go ahead and like, share, subscribe, or follow me on all social media platforms as cultivated dot connections. Again, that's cultivated dot connections. If you are here, you're probably seeing that, oh, she goes live every Friday. Yep. So far, we've been pretty consistent with our every Friday. We're no longer showing up at 4:30. It's actually going to be 5 o'clock now. So that does need to be updated. Yeah. If you have not had the chance to get our November newsletter, what are you waiting on? This was inspired by a few different things that I've done in my own classroom. One, to bring various cultures inside of the room from the arts space, as well as to honor the cultures that were already there. So the newsletter is talking about developing a culturally inclusive culture in the arts classroom. So that's any arts classroom that you would like, that you serve in. Yes. So go ahead and grab that. Some tips in there and some things that's upcoming. Yep. And the link is in the bio to get it. That one was really fun to write. And if you go back down my timeline from to November of last year, which I may actually repost that, I actually had the pleasure to explore Native American dance and music and the Native American culture with my students on last year. So again, that's where that newsletter was inspired from. So make sure if you're not there, go ahead and get there, because we also have some goodies rolling out for um wait, what was I say? Can you guys see? Hold on. Y'all see me? Hey. I didn't know if you guys could see what I was putting on my screen. Yeah, so let me double check that. Again, I am trying something new, and it might not work out in the way that I think it's working out. So let's see. Yep. Okay. I had to go and see for myself. Yep. So go ahead and find that newsletter if you have not already. The link is in the bio. Some beautiful things happened these past couple weeks. So I wanted to give you guys the 411-499, whatever it is that you think of. We celebrated our anniversary / happy birthday on November 8th. We have been officially in business for a year. We have been doing this work longer than that, but we officially have been doing business for a year. So we had to celebrate that. Happy birthday to you. Yep, celebrate that. And we also had the pleasure to speak at the NDEO conference. Was it last week? Over the Halloween weekend, and it was amazing. It felt so good to move in and groove around other dance educators, other Black dance educators, learning new things that I had never heard before, um, leaving inspired and healed. Like, it was a very healing experience for me. Oh, hey! I did not see your comment, Dana. Yes, so it was a beautiful and amazing experience, you guys. I can't like I can't take credit for all the things. It was amazing. It was amazing. But keep that chat going. As I mentioned, I'm doing something a little bit different this time. I usually show my face, but I was like, hey, I really want to maximize this technology, especially since that's our topic for today, and see what can I do with this. So let me know if this is like, no, girl, we rather see your face, or this is cool. Okay. All right. So let me make sure. I think that was all the things that I wanted to touch bases on. Oh, another thing. So Black Friday is coming up. Hey, Marta, how are you? Black Friday is coming up, of course. So we do have some things rolling and some deals rolling that will be presented on that weekend. So I can't wait to see um, how you guys feel about the things, and stay tuned for that. So make sure you're on the newsletter. Make sure you're following all the social medias at cultivated.connections. Yeah. One last thing before we get into our topic today. I have to give it all to you up front, or I will forget. So even with the notes, I will still forget. So last thing, if you did not get a chance to experience the Plan, Create, Automate content creation workshop with me in August, I am doing it again. You probably won't see a lot of advertisements on this particular page. However, it's something that you're interested in, I will definitely send over their information. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to make sure I put that out there. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. How y'all feeling about Restream right now? How y'all feeling about it? How y'all feeling about it? Dana, how are you doing? Miss Ashley, how are you doing? I see you guys hanging out with me on today. So, woo, we got through all those announcements. We did the things. Because I did not want to forget, you guys. I did not want to forget. So, our topic for today is tech tools to use in your arts classroom. Now, the beautiful thing is the majority of us as educators, no matter the content, have actually had the chance to enjoy, experience, dislike, or like some of the tech tools that I am presenting to you on today. So it's not an exhaustive list of tech tools, but it's something. And most of these are free. Okay? Okay. We as teachers, we like free things. All right. So I wanted to start there first. This probably will eventually grow and become a series. But I really did want to just start with the things that we're already familiar with or became familiar with due to COVID. So let's tap in. Let's get on in here. I'm not gonna keep you guys long because this one is really, really quick. It's not necessarily a training, but more so just exposing you to the different features and different things if you didn't already know about them. So let's get into it. Let me share my screen, which is also a thing that you can do in Restream. If you're wondering what system I'm using Restream.io, and it allows me to do the things that I need to do. Okay. All right. I'm just double checking, making sure it's showing up the way it needs to show up. Mm. All right. So I still see me here. Oh, I need to remove that. See, learning. So that's the funny part about about doing things live. Like you will see all the things, the mistakes, the things, everything. So I'm gonna move my phone over a little bit so you guys can see that. If you're looking from my phone, you're seeing the back office portion, if you will. You're seeing all the things. So the first thing I wanted to show you guys was Google Classroom. As we know, Google Classroom is a free platform from the Google ecosystem. And I like to say the Google ecosystem, and let's bring it up. I like to say the Google ecosystem just because Google got a lot. And excuse the way I'm about to say this, but we are sleeping on Google as business professionals, as educators, as just human beings and needing to be organized. We sleeping on it. So stop sleeping on it. Okay? Definitely stop sleeping on the thing, which is Google everything, the Google Suite platform. Um, and I really wanted to start there first because majority of us were catapulted into using technology in the classroom. We did not like it at first. Well, I liked it because I'm a techie. I'm a super techie. I loved it, but the majority of us did not like it, and the majority of us did not want to use it. And if we were using it, we had to figure out a different way to use it. So I actually had the chance to present this particular workshop using technology in the art space at the National Dance Education, tongue twisted, National Dance Educators Organization conference on the weekend of Halloween. This was what I chose to use just because I remember when we were first hit with the pandemic, trying to teach dance virtually or trying to create dance assignments virtually was just really, really hard. And my thing is, we learned so many beautiful things during that time to the point where it changed the way we taught things. It changed the way we did things. It just changed a lot of stuff. And when we got back into the building, at least for most of our schools, when we got back to the building, we just stopped using all the things that we learned. So I'm trying to ensure that we're not doing that, right? Not forgetting about the things that we learned during that time, that hard time, but instead use it to enhance the teaching that we're already doing. Okay. And we always talk about student independence. We always talk about collaborations, and most of these tech tools that we're going to see today actually allows for that. Okay. So we are looking at our Google Suite. If you have I created a Cultivated Connections Gmail just so I can have all these features. I do have a business email, and I do not use this one for my business email. I just did this for the free drive. I'm not gonna lie to you. So let's keep it moving. So Google Classroom is super fun for business owners as well as the classroom. And I'm saying for a business owner, I'm not gonna go down that tangent right now, but it's a great place to, if you are low on funds or want to make your courses more accessible, bing, Google Classroom. You can create whole courses in there. So I personally like Google Classroom for the various reasons of I can create what I would deem as modules. So here are intro into elementary dance, mindfulness and yoga, elements of dance history. Of course, I can go on and on and on, but this is just a tester or example, not tester. You can create a space just for resources, um, surveys, all those different things. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to click around some of these things. This part is just the about cultivated connection section. So again, if you are a business owner or even a teacher and you just wanted a space to talk about um, who you are as the educator, and then who do you serve, how do you serve, the syllabus, potential resources that they will need. I'm thinking like this about dance history 101. You know what I'm saying? About dance history 101. You put the syllabus in there. You can put all the different things that you want just as an about section. You don't have to grade it, this, that, and the other. Say, for instance, you needed them to create a survey form, or you need to capture some data from them. Boom, you can add that in there using Google Forms. Okay. So when I tell you people are sleeping on Google Suite, you're sleeping, baby. You're sleeping. And there's so many resources out there that talk about Google, the Google Suite situation. You also can just, like I mentioned, use it as a resource hub. I added lists and things and ideas. Like you click it, I don't know what happened, where to go. There, I don't know what happened there. There to go. Okay. So even if it's a PDF, I have a PDF file in there. That could be whatever. I added a source, a thing about primary, secondary, and tertiary sources. Did I say that right? I don't think I said that right. You can add the URL links and things. So you can do things like that, even if you don't want to fully sit down and create whatever. It can still be a place to hold resources. I'm not going to dig into this one too much, but I also enjoy using Nearpod, which is absolutely amazing. Another different beautiful thing about this space is you have the stream. So your stream is the place that you can put all your announcements. Like even if it's for a performance, you want to use Google Classroom for recital or communication for your parents. Perfect. It's perfect. How y'all feel about Google Classroom for all, even my studio owners or people who do things on the side? Have you ever used Google Classroom? If you're watching a replay, answer that question. Have you ever used Google Classroom for your studio space? Have you ever used Google Classroom if you're teaching K-12 arts electives? Have you ever used that? I'm giving you, if you haven't, I'm giving you some ideas of how to use it now. Okay. So the stream is simply the place that you can write the announcements like, hey, we have practice on XYZ date. You need to bring this, that, and the other. Bada bing, bada boom. Parents can see it, students can see it, whoever can see it. Boom. So your classwork is where I was just at, was your class workspace. You can put videos if it's just for choreography or piano exercises, anything, homework or not homework. However you want to use this, that's free reign. Google Classroom doesn't just have to be for assignments. It can be for information. It can be for a resource hub for you as the curriculum writer. Like, oh my gosh, I'm looking for this article that I wanted to share about Bill T. Jones. But you didn't know where it is because you don't have an organized place to use it. So you can also use that for you, as just a resource hub for you. The other beautiful thing is you can see all of your classmates. As you can see, I was using this as for the um, workshop. Ooh, mine went blank. For the workshop. So you do see my students' names. And if you was grading something, you could use grading. So I'm not going to dig into the how to use it like that. That's up to you. But hey, you have all the things that you need there. So that is Google Classroom amongst all the other Google apps. So my other favorite Google app that I love to use in Google, in the art space, even elementary, after you teach them how to, right? Is that's Google Classroom, sorry. Is Google Jamboard. I adore the Jamboard. I love it for very different reasons. I love it because it's a collaborative space. Okay. Whether it's collaboration across grade levels or collaboration across um group work in the classroom right then and there, or homework or what have you. It's such a beautiful collaborative tool. And peep this, the other thing that I also love about Google software is it's available on phones, iPads. You don't have to think about, oh my gosh, I have an iPad, I can't use that. No, Google goes across all devices. Yes, so that's a beautiful plus. And students also can't say, well, I can't do this X, Y, and Z. Now, there's another question about, or not question, but conversation about inequities. We're we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. But if your children do have smartphones or access to a smartphone, then you have they have the ability to participate in some of these activities. Okay, so if that is not, if accessibility is an issue for you, then okay, maybe this is something you can only do at school. If you have those computers where one might say, for instance, we only have 12 computers in per classroom. So there will be a group project, and one group would get a computer and they can collaborate that way. Um, have a scribe and that person is typing. So I thoroughly love um, Jamboard. I've used it for myself for planning as well. A person can write on it, which is great if people are working from iPads. And of course, you can erase it. You can move things around however you need be. Add sticky notes, which is what that is. Add pictures, which can be pictures that are files from your computer or your student's computer. You can add a link. Sorry about that, you guys. Totally thought I had a little more brain juice there. Okay, we're in there. We're back in action. Uh-oh. Okay, I hate when it blinks like that. So you can upload the files. You can add a URL link, webcam, Google Images, which is where I got those images from, something in your Google Drive, something from your Google Photos, which a lot of this has upgraded because they didn't have the Google Drive and Google Photos option previously. You can add shapes. So if you're teaching visual art, like that's cool. What can you do? And of course, text, things like that. And you got your laser pointer situation if you need to do that. Okay. So it's beautiful. And you can keep adding more pages and more pages and more pages. Like literally, a group can have a page dedicated to themselves. Another group can have a page dedicated to themselves. I actually use this for professional development with my team just on yesterday. I'm not going to show it to you because it's in a whole nother situation, but I had a page where I created a vision board for my classroom. That the PE teacher created his own vision board, and the music teacher created her own vision board, and we shared it out. We were able to look at each other's vision board without having to print out anything. We did that in like 5 to 7 minutes, call it a day. You can do the same thing with your students or your team, however you choose to use it. Hey, Tony, how are you? How are you? We're just talking about, a little bit of tech in the arts classroom, or for any classroom if you really want to, but a little bit of techie tech. Hey, Robin, how are you? Yep. So we're currently just talking about Jamboard really, really quick. Um, and I love it. It's beautiful. It is beautiful, especially for those non-linear thinkers like myself. It just allows me to like, hey, let me put a post-it note up there. You know, it allows the opportunity for webbing. And I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. So I would say, friends, cloud dance, precipitation dance, precipitation dance. Okay. So, say for instance, I wanted scholars to create a dance about precipitation, and we're really thinking about, okay, well, what is precipitation, right? That's rain, sleet, and I mean, all of these can be on their own situation. You can add all the things. They also need to um, be. They also need to think about, well, what locomotor movements do I need, right? Things like that. And you can create a little web there if that's their vibe. Okay. So that's one way that we can use the thing. We can use Jamboard. And it can even be a little bit more structured than that. Give me 1 second. My younger cousin literally just called me while I am on live. Uh-oh. All right, let's keep it moving, keep it going. So we have Google Classroom, we have Google Jamboard, which can be used in tandem with one another. We also have, which I just found out about, and I'm still learning this one myself. We also have Google Arts and Culture. Google Arts and Culture. I have not had the pleasure to really dig into this one yet. I'll be honest. But baby, I am not mad at it. Not mad at it. Especially for like visual artists, I think this is a great space to play with for visual art teachers. Okay? Because it literally has pretty much all of the eras, like the post impressionism, Italian Renaissance, mannerisms, like, oh my gosh. Yo. Amazing. Um, I love that. I love that. That's just the art movements. Like that is so enriching. Then you have your historical figures, and that can be pretty much anybody. Um, that's amazing, y'all. I'm going to, because I am a dance educator. I want to see, y'all saw me looking it up, what they pull up for dance. So they even have something of Black History and Culture, West Side Story. So it's not as specific as I thought it would be, and that's okay. But don't not use it. It even gives you like museums and just the thing. Okay. So like I said, I haven't had the chance to really dig into this. Oh, dancing artworks. Haven't had a chance to really dig into um Google Arts and Culture, but I think it's just a pretty cool situation that I can go and like read about the different things, and my students can also do the same. The egg dance, like what is that? Why are there eggs on the floor? You know? So that's really cool. You can favorite things, and even gives you like what's nearby. That is cool. It even gives you like what's nearby. 1 second, y'all. Um, yeah. So I am learning the things. I am learning the things, honey. You can favorite your different things, your galleries. So that's pretty cool to explore. That's pretty cool to explore. Okay. The last two that I'm going to talk about, and then I'm going to hop off of here. I'm making good timing. My goal was to try to be finished by 5:30, and we are doing good. So, Google Sheets basically is PowerPoint. The reason why I'm showing you this is one, yes, we can use it for presentations. But I'm showing you this because a lot of people are referring to Canva, which is totally fine. I absolutely adore and love Canva. But I think when you're using it in the arts classroom or any classroom for that matter, it gets a little complicated because students will have to have their own individualized account, free or pro. But of course, who's paying for pro? So that starts to make it a little bit sticky in regards to how to manage this platform in a behavior like manner. Okay. So, an alternative of that is using PowerPoint. You literally can do the same exact thing. It just take a little bit more, strategy um, to help recreate some of the things. Like you just get in some shapes and you can recreate that look that we literally just saw like on here. You can recreate that. So and it's in the Google Classroom. You can use the students Google Gmail if you wanted to, which is totally fine. It just eliminates the mess that could potentially happen um in schools. Like let's call it for what it is. We have to watch what our babies are doing, right? So we're gonna put celebration, and they have enhanced it so much. They have enhanced it a whole lot since the pandemic. So it's been really cool just to see the different things that you can do inside of Google Sheets um, to support learning or creativity. Okay. So, say for instance, this is our program for our recital. Of course, we can make it look a little bit different, but I'm just playing around, just messing around. Okay. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. You can also use regular PowerPoint. You can take the background out of regular PowerPoint pictures. I haven't tried it on here, but I'm quite sure you can as well. So really dig in and play around with those different things. But of course, you do have Canva that you also can use inside of your um, classroom spaces. I'm sorry, I've been working all day, so my brain is a little bit sleepy and running a little bit slow. But that's it. A quick recap for those of you who are keeping up or catching me at the end. We have a few different things, which was Google Classroom, exactly what it is. There's a lady called, oh my gosh, what is her name? She's great to watch on YouTube. Love slides, girl. I fall in love with slides too. And again, I think it for me, I love it for the simple fact of it's accessible on every device. I am a Android user by phone and an iPad user as far as like tablet. Oh, okay, I remember her name. So if you are new to using Google Suite, the Google Suite or Google ecosystem, whichever one you want to call it, check out her Pocket Full of Primary. When I tell you, she is amazing and really technology in her class, different ways you can use Google Slides or how you can, edit them. A lot of beautiful things. Her name is Pocket Full of Primary. Or you can type in Google Classroom organization. Usually she's one of the first people that pops up. Let me see what else. Yep. Like if you are a new Google Drive user as a teacher, she has some videos on that. Oops, I can't spell, but y'all get it. Like digital file organization for teachers. How to transfer it into Google Drive. So there's no excuses as to why we are not using technology in our classroom when there's free resources like this. Okay. So quick recap. I had to show you Pocket Full of Primary because she's amazing. So quick recap, you have Google Classroom, which is absolutely amazing. Of course, Google Docs and all those other things that can be imported. And then you have Google Jamboard, which is great to use for yourself as a teacher or as a collaborative situation or as an individual task. What does the brainstorm look like? Cool beans. Comments, gallery walks. You can do gallery walks in the freaking virtual space, whether that's on Jamboard or Google Slides. you can do a gallery walk. It's just digital. Google Arts and Culture. Love this platform so far right now. Pretty amazing. And we already mentioned Google Slides. And of course, if you would like to use Canva, but I would probably stay away from the Canva piece because it's a little hard to manage. So I am going to head off of here. But if you would like to connect with me, feel free to follow me on all social media platforms at cultivated.connections or link with me on LinkedIn. My name is Tangeray Porter, and there's my link tree. If you just want to type that in, if you don't see it in the bio, feel free to tag a friend in this. Again, yes, I'm talking about tools you can use in the arts classroom, but all of these tools in every classroom setting or professional development. Just use the things and tailor to your needs. Remember, I help arts educators create and develop culturally inclusive arts curriculum. Happy to support there, as well as provide new support and development to new and transitioning teachers. So if you're a new teacher and you're trying to figure out your way into the classroom, public school, private school, charter school sectors, just like lost, I can help you there. And I can also support transitioning teachers who are just simply ready to leave the classroom. I'm happy to support you as well as an arts educator. Other ways that you can work with me is, hey, let's schedule a coffee chat. I would love to connect with you, hear about what you're doing in your art space. Just get to know you. I love getting to know people. Yes, I am the chief visionary strategist. Let me help you get your come bring your vision to life, whether that is your classroom or consulting. Happy to help there. You can also, if you would like more help in more individualized um, strategies and plan, I also provide a power hour coaching session along with other goodies that come along with that. Oh wait, let's take this. Stop sharing my screen. As well as I have a coaching program coming up. So make sure you guys are staying tuned to the social media and your emails. We have a coaching program coming up, and we also have an asynchronous situation coming up. So again, make sure you guys are looking. We may or may not be live next week. I wanted to give you guys that heads up. If all goes well, we will be live, but we may not just because of a personal situation. So I did want to tell you guys that. So you guys won't be looking for me and like, yo, she didn't show up. I just want to tell you that. However, if I can, we will be showing up with a special guest. So I'll give you more deets there. Our special guest is a amazing educator, as well as a music professional. So I'm excited about having him feature on our Cultivated Connections pages, just to share the work that he's doing. He's an absolutely amazing person and creator. So can't wait to share the wealth there. Hey, how are you? We were just about to pop off. So if you are catching a replay, make sure you say, hey, what's up? What's up? Normally you see my face, but we were very computer heavy today. So I can't wait to connect with you guys. Slide in those DMs and let's schedule a coffee chat. Okay. Be creative and go be amazing. Talk to you guys later. Bye.